I am Claytee White, the director of the Oral History Research Center at UNLV. So the Moulin Rouge began construction in 1954. It was to be the first integrated upscale hotel in Las Vegas. Now, it was being constructed at the same time as the Dunes, the Royal Nevada. So this was a period that a lot of construction was going on here in the city. It was also a time when there was a downturn in the economy. And most of us don't realize that. That first night when it opened, it was just filled with life. It was just the place that everybody wanted to be. They wanted just the creme de la creme. And that's what they were able to do. People wanted to come to Las Vegas. When those dancers arrived here, they didn't know that they were going to be in this segregated community completely. And we know that the owners of this hotel were not African American. These owners were people who were not just investing because it was going to be the first integrated hotel casino. They were astute enough to know that these middle-class Blacks had money and that they could afford entertainment that they were going to provide for them. The African American community, for the first time, was also building the first middle-class housing development. So Las Vegas was coming of age at this point, and very glad that things began to happen in this way. Unfortunately, some of the contractors were not paid for the work that was done on the Moulin Rouge. And so in about 4.5 months, opened in May, closed in October. So short period of time, that heyday period didn't last very long. One of the reasons that there is a controversy still today about why the Moulin Rouge went out of business so rapidly. So yes, documentation has been found that some of the subcontractors weren't paid. But there was also a problem at the Royal Nevada and at the Dunes. But the fellow casinos on the Strip bailed them out. The Moulin Rouge was not offered that kind of bailout. So that's why it had to go under. And the Moulin Rouge provided a lot of competition to those hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. They put on a show at 2 o'clock in the morning. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, all of the shows are over at the Dunes, at the Sands. All of those shows, those are over for the evening. But now, any entertainer in town, high rollers, they can now go to the Moulin Rouge and get another show. And this show was very unique because it was the first line of Black dancers. And they were doing the Watusi and all kinds of wonderful dancing, just like the Moulin Rouge in Paris. So this was that heyday period that allowed people to enjoy all kinds of entertainment, and they had it right here in Las Vegas. So you just go across the tracks and you had this entertainment.